Hello, Dave back with you today with my next smartwatch review. This is the Tensky C20 Pro Military Tactical Smartwatch. Now I'm going to open the box and show you what comes out of the box, and oh boy, wow, what a beautiful looking display it has. It's nice and thick, and I can see why they call these military grade. This just looks tough and rugged. There's a little protective cover on the back window. Always make sure you peel that off so those sensors are right up against your skin and you're not blocking any of the LEDs. Okay, we take that off. I don't know the material of this, but it looks pretty tough and rugged. I was next to a guy in the military on an airplane once, and I was wearing a Breitling watch, and he asked me if I was in the military, and I said no. And I said, why do you ask? And he said, because that watch looks like a really high quality watch, and in the military, when you're jumping out of airplanes at altitude, you need a really tough, rugged watch because anything less will just fall apart. So you get a charging cable out of the box. This is going to be a magnetic snap-on charger. The other end is USB. We'll go into a USB charging brick. It comes with a screen protector here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that fell out of the packaging, and a user manual. The company reached out to me as a result of seeing my other smartwatch reviews on this channel, and they offered to send me this in exchange for a fair, full, and honest review. And I think it's important to tell you when these companies send me one for free, but I'm totally on my own now. I can say whatever I want to about this watch. If you haven't seen my smartwatch reviews, and I just checked my fitness tracker and smartwatch review playlist, and I have 79 up there last night as a result of uploading one last night. So this will be either number 80 or 81. I've got another one in the queue. It's just a matter of which one I produce next. But if you've not seen my reviews, I'm going to go charge this up, wear it for several days, put it through its paces. This is 8 atmosphere waterproof. It will do continuous heart rate, blood pressure, sleep monitor. It is good within the operating range of 70 degrees C, which is actually quite warm, the negative 40 C. And it has Bluetooth calling and 123 sports modes, including kayaking. And this channel is mostly about my kayaking adventures, but I will review any smartwatch as long as a product is somehow related to health and exercise and fitness. I am all about reviewing it, and I feel very fortunate that a lot of these companies send these to me now to support this channel. Hey, I know they're getting a review out of it for the cost of their smartwatch, but it really helps out this channel because fine people like you watch these reviews, they like them, they share them, they leave a comment, they subscribe, and it just helps spread the word and bring other people these reviews. I'm gonna go charge this up, wear it for several days, put it through its paces, and then through the magic of editing, you will see the results in just a few seconds. So let's take a look at this watch. If you press the upper right button, that brings on the screen, or you can turn on the feature where you lift your wrist and the screen will come on automatically. I usually turn that off to save battery life. You can press and hold on this main screen here, and that will get you into your various watch faces. There's a bunch that can be stored right here on the watch, or you can download a number of others from the app. Alright, so here are your basic options. The one I like the best happens to be the one that's easiest to see the time. It's that one right there. If you press the bottom button, this gets you into all your various activities. You can make phone calls from the watch when tethered to your phone via Bluetooth. You can make and receive calls right through the watch. It's got a speaker and microphone. There's your heart rate, your stress level, sleep, blood pressure, SpO2, your exercise modes. It's got a lot of exercises in here, and you can kind of add the ones you want on the main screen. So if there's a lot you don't really use, you can remove those and add those that you do. And exercise records. Here's a hike I did today, strength training in the gym yesterday, another strength training the day before that. It tracks your total time engaged in the activity, your kilocalorie burn estimate, and your average heart rate. And if we keep scrolling through here, it can pull in the weather from your smartphone, so you can get the weather right here on your watch. Remote shutter, that's to trigger picture taking from your phone. You can play music from your phone from the watch. This is a music controller, one connected with Bluetooth. Relaxation, exercise, timer, alarm, AI voice, stopwatch, female cycle tracking, find your phone. This will make your phone beep when tethered with Bluetooth in case you mislocate your phone. It's got a calculator and some other settings in here, display settings, vibration settings, Bluetooth, all kinds of neat stuff in here. So if we go back to the main screen, we can swipe. There's your sleep, there's your blood oxygen saturation, there's your weather, there's your heart rate. Here's where you would turn on Bluetooth, connect to your phone to make phone calls. It will measure your stress level. There's your exercises, messaging. It'll pull in messages from your phone. And you can actually add other tiles here to the main screen so you can just scroll through if you want some of these other things in here. And that gets you back to the beginning. All right, so I just paddled 10 miles in my kayak. This watch is doing great. It's tracking the workout. It does not have GPS, but it does have kayaking mode. It's easy to read even in the bright sunlight. It is waterproof. It has gone under the water multiple times here as I've pushed through some shallows. So it's holding up great so far. The app is called DAFIT. That's D-A-F-I-T. Here's where you get your outdoor running. You can see your exercises, your walking. There's my hike this evening. It tells me my number of steps, estimated mileage. The mileage I think is a little bit low. This hike was actually about 6.2 miles on a GPS watch. So it comes close. And you know, from the main screen, you get your steps for the day, your sleep. It will track deep sleep versus light sleep, REM sleep, and awake times. And you can track that back through the days or the week. And it just gives you, sleep quality score, average heart rate while sleeping. Here's your heart rate in beats per minute. You can track that throughout the day. Here's your continuous heart rate. Again, throughout the day. Sorry, the one before it, the heart rate, is an instant heart rate if you want to take it on demand. Blood pressure monitoring. I like this. This seems to be very reasonable. Maybe a little bit low for me, but it's in the ballpark. It's reasonable. Blood oxygen saturation. And you can see how many, what days of the week and what it was over time in case you have some sort of respiratory event or something going on. If your blood oxygen saturation drops, you want to get that checked out. Here's your stress level, and it gives you a little scale here. 36 puts me in the normal zone. So, if you're under a lot of stress, you'll get a higher reading. And, it's got your walking. You can go into some settings for the watch. Here's where you can change the watch faces. You can go into the store, face gallery here, and there's a lot of other watch faces here you can add if you wish. Okay, so a lot of options there. Here you can turn on notifications from messaging or any of your other apps that you want to, and these will be pushed to the watch from your phone. And it's a good basic app. I like the way it's laid out. It's very intuitive. It will connect with Google Fit. All right, and it's a good app. I like it, and it seems to get the job done. My bottom line on this watch is I think it's a great watch for a military tough, waterproof, heat extreme proof. You can dunk this thing in ice water and it still works, and you can pull it out and still see the time. This has gone kayaking with me several times. My bottom line is I think this is a great military grade smartwatch. It's got both the green and the red diodes, which I really like. You can get your text messages, as I said. I like the design. I think it looks good on the wrist. It's definitely kind of a tough, rugged-looking watch. It's the Tensky C20 Pro Smartwatch. I think it's a really, really good value. So I'll drop a link. That's my opinion of this guy. Stay tuned. I've got another smartwatch review coming up soon, and then another one after that. That's the Tensky C20 Pro Smartwatch. I like it. I recommend it. I think it's a great value for the money.
When you want an extraordinary racing kayak made in the finest American tradition, or maybe just own a piece of American kayaking history, you want a West Side Boat Shop kayak, now available from DaveTheKayaker.com. Westside Boat Shop Kayaks. The tradition continues.